We have seen national media, police who work the case, and podcasters from across the country, including Lauren Matthias from the Hidden True Crime podcast, who also covered Lori's trial. So talk to me about this trial so far. We're just in jury selection. You've been in there every day. You're feet away from the defendant like I am. What's your thoughts?
It's actually really interesting. I think what we're learning is strategy. I think we're going to I think we're definitely learning about John Pryor's strategy when it comes to defending Chad Daybell. I think that's been the most interesting thing when he's asking potential jurors about, do you understand that everything that glitters is not gold? Or, come on, some of you have lied before. Tell me the truth about that. I think he's setting up his potential argument, and that's been really interesting to watch.
What observations do you have of Chad Daybell? I noticed that he likes everything neat and tidy on the defense table. Have you noticed anything else?
I've noticed that he hardly moves his head. He'll even do a lot of side-eyeing. Like if John Pryor writes something, rather than turn to look at what John Pryor's writing, he'll just look with his eye to the side, like he never moves his neck. And when he does sort of move, it's very soft, and just he'll look at the jury, he'll look at the jurors, but he'll not move his full chair to be looking. He just kind of slightly moves. It's really interesting. So hardly any movements. And then he is blinking. I know that there are a lot of people out there that have watched prior court proceedings, and there's sort of this ongoing joke or this idea that Chad Daybell doesn't blink. I am seeing him blink, but what I don't see is movement at all. He just stands so very still with his hands clasped. But he has turned around and looked at people in the courtroom too. Like I looked at him, I made eye contact with him. So he is very curious about who's there. It's interesting.
And jury selection picks up tomorrow morning. Could run the rest of the week. Vinny?